All right. Levels, testing. All right, we're all good.
Everything good over here?
Yeah. Actually, where's my Nigiri at?
What?
My Nigiri.
Oh, all right. It's right here, sir.
The fuck is this?
It's what you ordered, nigiri.
Not this Nigiri. Are we being serious? Are we running the show here? Do you think this shit is funny?
No,
All right, where's my Nigiri? I'm serious. I need the Nigiri here right now. Right now.
What's up, Playboy?
There. That's the Nigiri I was looking for. Yeah, what's up?
What's
there we go.
baby?
We're ready to start the.
Yeah, what's going on? Now I see you got some sushi over there. What's getting on?
Yeah, they
they playing over there, man. You gonna have to go over there and then do something about
mess. Yeah. So, anyways,
get your shit together.
Yeah. So you want to get this podcast started?
Oh yeah.
Switch. We'll get a new crew after this. So let's start. Let's kick this off. You start with the intro.
You are now listening to the Fox and Raven podcast.
Oh yeah, what's going on? Welcome to the Fox and Raven podcast. I'm KOS, the King of Sorrow, aka Fox, and to the left of me, the best of me, is J Tune, aka Raven. What's up, Tune?
What's up, man? Yeah,
it used to be to the right of me, on the side of me. If you know that, then you'll get that. But right now, we've all visualized. Can they see us or just hear us? Is this all audible? Or is
if you guys are listening on Spotify or any other podcast listening platforms, you cannot see what's going on. So for all they know, it could still be to the right of you, on the side of you. But if you guys are watching on YouTube, there's a lot more, little clips and little extra stuff that's going to be in the video version. So make sure you check that out.
Because some of you YouTube people be like, "Oh, he said to the right on the side, he on the left." I know my left and right some damn time.
But yeah, but we do appreciate the Spotify listeners. The YouTube, see, the thing about the YouTube watchers is, we like you guys, but they comment the dumb shit like you was just talking about. They'll comment those things, and we don't get paid for you watching. Mm-hmm. The Spotify people, we ain't got no negative comments from Spotify people, and we get paid when they listen.
We get paid getting that paper.
Like, I don't mind if you can insult us all day, but make sure we're getting that money.
Getting that dollar bills.
Getting that grass paper.
We love We love the money that jingles, but we rather take the one that fold. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so as you can see, the podcast is a little different this week. We're trying to have a little more fun, and each and every podcast bring you a new kind of creative journey while we have our conversations. Talk about real stuff, fake stuff, fake news.
And
fake news.
And if you guys got baited, it's not even baited, but if you clicked on it, you probably saw the podcast title, and we'll explain what that means to you in just a minute.
And just a moment.
Which is why we opened up with a little Nigiri joke here. So yeah, man. Before we get into all that, while he's staring at his watch,
I'm just trying to make sure I can read.
Just make sure you go to foxandraven.com, FXNRVN.
Check out the new merch. Check out the new merch. Check out everything that we got going on.
New vlog just went up on YouTube.
Call me
yesterday.
Puff Daddy. I'm jumping on everything he say right now. He can't even get the words out.
New vlog came up yesterday. Make sure you check that out as well.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. Go check it out. Check out Fox and Raven on YouTube. And click like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Help us out. All that good stuff. We're trying to bring the most real content that we can bring. Vlogs, podcasts, gaming,
merch.
We
got some merch coming for y'all. Just wait until you get a load of them.
Not this one.
Not that one. That's not ours. That's
your boy even died his little right there. You know what I'm trying to.
That's step one right there.
Step
two.
I'm trying to get. I'm getting a little tune up.
Yeah, getting the tune up.
And so
anybody want to dye any of their hair besides like their pubic hair,
I'm mixing it
red
up,
and blonde, you go ahead and send us some pictures and we'll share them on our story.
I'm taking my sushi game to the next level. You don't understand. Go and grab your piece. To the next level.
So I guess we could get into this. We talked about our job before when I think our last podcast, right? We were talking about working in the service industry, working in the restaurant business. And everybody who's worked in the service industry, the kind of assholes you got to deal with.
Yeah.
You got to deal with some assholes. So just
deal with all kind of different personalities. From the age ain't even a restricting up. I can say, kids, you expect childish things from children.
You ain't gonna start throwing hands with a 5-year-old.
Yeah, ain't gonna get. Oh yeah, I forgot about throwing hands. Oh, we gotta get to that story. I'm going back to that.
That's the whole
I'm
point.
Still looking for your ass. Yeah.
Whole point of this podcast.
Yeah. Looking for your ass. So, I forgot. You did. Thank you, Playboy. You just sparked a little interest.
Yeah.
Looking for your ass. I'm still looking for you. Yeah.
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 But no. Yeah, but no. Yeah, no, but yeah. So like Toon was just talking about working in the service industry. We touched bases on it on the last podcast, and we decided that we wanted to go a little bit more into what actually happens to us. So, I mean, we were generalizing last time. I mean, not in a full descriptive term. Yeah, but more personal things we want to get, because some personal stuff happens every day, all day, no matter what job you at. But working in the food industry, this ain't the first time that I work in the food industry. You heard the Disneyland stuff. Go back to like 50-something podcasts ago. And, your food industry things. But this is the first time in a long time, and as an adult, as a grown-ass little man, that working in the food industry and serving other people really, really gets to you. I'm learning that. Being a server ain't as easy. I was never, like we said in the last podcast, we were never mean or disrespectful. Well, mean ain't even the word. You're disrespectful. You wasn't even disrespectful to any food establishments that we have ever been to. I never disrespected nobody there then, but just knowing how hard and how difficult their duties really are naturally, now I got a better understanding of that. That's just my point.
And it's the thing too where, like, I've had terrible service at restaurants, and it's like I'm not gonna cause a scene and make a big deal. Like I won't leave a tip, I won't leave a good tip, or I'll just walk out on the bill.
Yeah.
Because I've done that. Like Buffalo Wild Wings, I was sitting there one time. We paid out with the other lady. A new server came to our table, ordered a round of drinks. We sat there literally for an hour, and she never came over to us to give us our check. So we're like, you know what? We're just gonna go. And she even waved bye to us on the way out. Didn't even know we didn't pay the tab. So it's like, whatever. If you forget and you're not paying attention, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
But I've never been rude. I've never tried to fight somebody. I've never, what I mean. Unless it called for it. But you were the server though in this scenario.
Nani?
So anyway, yeah. So.
Yeah, so and just in this scenario, I'm gonna get to this scenario long story short. Let's get to the scenario.
Short story long.
Short story long, longer. What was this? So it was the other night. As the things are hectic because we're short staffed, which has nothing to do with the customer. Yeah, customer's always right. Yada yada yada. Because everybody's a customer, no matter who you are. Everybody goes somewhere and buy something. Man, yeah, especially food, whatever. You eat every day, so you got to get something for somebody. Whether you ordering from Postmates or whatever else, you still, customer service. They got to come to the door, bring you the food. So customer, period. So the other night, we sitting there, we at work, we leave. I mean, it's winding down. It's the end of the night. Yeah, the service is a little slower. It's not going to be.
The service was really bad, and I'll tell you guys why.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before COVID, the restaurant, I worked at this restaurant pre-COVID, and on weekends we had a staff of 10 to 12 servers, at least 10 servers for the entire restaurant. We were staffed with 3, so understand that we were short 7 people. It wasn't half staffed. It was like 1/4 of the staff that should have been there was actually there. So me, him, and one other girl had to take care of the entire restaurant that 8 people should be serving. So it's like, I'm not saying it's impossible. We were still giving decent service. Just the way shit went about, it was just, so you can continue from there. I'm just explaining why we were so short staffed. And people do get mad, and we try to explain that to management. Oh, well, that's more money for you because it's more tips. So it's not more tips when the customers are pissed off because they're getting bad service and they're not tipping you. Counterproductive. So go ahead.
If you are, and a brief intermission, are you into anime? Do you like anything that has to do with other cultures, especially the anime culture and flavored drinks? Why not try
Ramune?
Ramune is not sponsored by Fox and Raven, but Fox and Raven need to be sponsored by Ramune.
Yeah.
Ramune is a good, efficient drink that has 100%
Let me know what your favorite flavor is. We have grape, lychee,
strawberry, and peach. So Ramune is not sponsoring Fox and Raven at all, but you need to be sponsoring us so we can be paid by you guys. Ramune, try it today.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, so to get back to what I was saying, yeah. So end of the night winding down, and you know some customers are gonna be more upset about the service. Not every service is gonna be a good service. What they may consider a bad service might be the best service of your week, but so everybody has their own opinion. So what we get into is what I'm getting to is that the guy. One of a customer, this gentleman, he walked up and said, he walked up and was very upset about the service. He wasn't getting his sushi or any of his food fast enough. Remind you, we're at a buffet, an all-you-can-eat buffet at that. So an all-you-can-eat buffet at that. If you don't understand what that is, I'm pretty sure you heard of hometown buffet or any all-you-can-eat buffet where you walk up and you grab your own food. Right. Sushi in our restaurant is not included into that walking up and grabbing. You have to get served that food. You fill out the form, we bring the sushi to you. But you still have to be patient enough for the sushi to get to you. Now, it is not our fault that, and it's not even the cook's fault. That
for an entire restaurant, we told you there's only 3 of us.
There's only 3 of us.
There's only 2 sushi chefs that are making all the sushi for everybody in the entire restaurant. That means, imagine roughly 40 pieces of sushi per table, and it's only 2 sushi chefs doing that for upwards of I want to say 40 tables, 50 tables.
About that.
So
and it's not even their fault. They're doing the best that they can to the sushi chefs, putting your sushi together because you greedy bastards want to sit there and fill out 16 pieces of
16 rolls of
rolls
sushi.
and all the rest, and then you expect that shit to be teleported delivery to you
right
at your table just because you made a list. I made a list 2 minutes ago. Where's my stuff?
Yeah, give it a little. There's a whole bunch of tickets. They have to make it in order of how they receive the tickets.
So whatever. That's just a little bit of background. But anyway, this certain customer decided that he was very upset, and on his way out, he wanted to voice his opinion about how upset he was about the service that he claimed that he wasn't getting, knowing good and damn well it's only 3 people there. You gonna get served by somebody. You just got to be patient. Is not if be a difference if the service was so bad and there's like 10, 15 servers and I'm not getting no water, no drinks, nobody coming to my table, nobody hollering at me, nobody talking to me, and none of that kind of stuff.
And this is the issue too, is that when it came time for the bill, you were the one that had to hand him the bill because you were technically the server for that table.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, you were really busy because you also now remind you, this is like a big-ass patio area. It's a garage patio, but it's a big-ass patio. Then you have the actual restaurant. Then you have a banquet room. So they were all the way on the opposite side of the restaurant in the patio. Then he had tables in the banquet room as well. So you go from the patio to the inside of the restaurant to the banquet room. And it's like you have to go back and forth. So me and the other girl, we were doing rounds. We were collecting dirty dishes, asking people if they need anything.
Preach, pizza!
So they never went without service. They were just mad because he handed them the check and, we never even saw you.
Right.
So that's what they were mad about.
Yeah, that I didn't see you. I'm like, I didn't know I needed to fucking check in or clock in with you. I didn't know that like my attendance...
It's something called teamwork in this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a different. If you weren't getting served at all, I didn't see you, and I was not getting served. Do you understand that statement? I didn't see you. That to me statement is saying you didn't see nobody at all. No server, nobody helped you at all. So no matter if you seen this fucking magnificent face or this face, as long as you seen a face,
as long as somebody took care of your fucking ass
and took care of your ass. So you have seen a server tonight. No matter what server you seen, you have gotten served. Or a movie that was in 2005 on DVD right now, Netflix probably. But you seen somebody, So for you to be like, well, I didn't see you, okay, and then this is how the argument went. I didn't. Well, you know what? The service was bad because I didn't see you. And you my server, I didn't see you. The service was bad. I'm like, okay, but what my next shit was? First thing didn't I ask him? Did he have some dessert? Did you have ice cream?
Because they were walking out.
Oh, they were walking out.
And you were like, oh, you leaving already? Like, we got a chocolate fountain, we got ice cream. You don't want to eat some more? And that's when he was like,
enjoy yourself a little bit more.
Yeah.
He was like, we didn't even see. There you go.
Yes.
And said we didn't even see you. I said, okay. He was like, oh, we didn't even get the sushi. He brought up the sushi.
We had to go get the sushi.
We had to go get the sushi ourselves. I said, and. And you got the sushi yourself.
And so I was standing behind.
Reminds you again back to what we said. Take the pen. It's a buffet. You walk around. You get shit
your own shit
yourself. I don't bring you nothing but water.
Yeah.
I don't bring you nothing but drink.
So then I was standing because I was behind the bar. I'm the bartender. I was standing behind the bar taking care of a couple people, and I heard the dude kept instigating. He kept pushing the issue. Did you really say that? Did you really say that?
Because I said,
Did you really say that?
Something like, and you had to get it yourself. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, you kept saying, did you really say that? I said, and? Like, like what? And? Yeah, I said, and?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't say, and you and your mama's big toe, none of this shit. I didn't start clowning on him or nothing. I just said, and you had to go get it yourself. And what is the point? What is your point?
What kind of lazy shit is that?
What is your point that you had to get it yourself? You got to get in your car yourself. You got to go home yourself. You got to take a shower yourself. Whatever. You had to do something yourself. Then because you wanted us on hands and knees and shit, and then begging and shit to you, hoeing for a tip. I don't hoe for no tip. Pause. No kind of tip. I'm on my own tip. Kanye West. That's the only tip I like.
But
T.I. I like T.I. music too. But what I'm saying is so that and comment, my response, my reply, my rebuttal of saying and pissed him all the way off, because once I said and, he lost it after that. You really said that to me?
You said it? You really said that to me? And he went like, yeah, I said that shit.
I was like, yeah, I said that shit and I said it again. And then
he tried to get aggressive because we were behind the service station. Because I turn around, I just hear yelling, and I see him. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Who you think you talking to? He's like, I'm talking to you, whatever. And then I'm back there laughing my ass off.
Yeah, and because after the and statement, okay, he got aggressive. He was like, did you really say that to me? He tried to make his way through, what you want? The other servers that are with us.
There's like a service station.
Yeah.
So he tried to push through the service station. And like, so in the employees only area. Yeah, so he tried to come through. And, then one of the girls got in front of the manager. Well, the host lady got in front of him. And then the... Can
I get that?
And then the...
Nigiri.
The host lady got in front of him. And then one of the servers got in front of him. And I saw him move I don't remember if it was the server or the host lady I saw. But they were talking. He's like... And because KOS here was like, I'm a grown-ass man. And that dude kept saying, well, I'm a grown-ass man. He's like, well, what's up there? He's like, I'm not moving. Because the dude kept trying to fight. He kept trying to instigate him to fight. Well, come on. He's like, I'm not moving. I'm right here. If you want to come fight, come fight then. And that's when the dude started tripping and shit. And so he tried to push his way through the employees there. And mind you, there's a manager and there's a server asking them to leave. You are on private property, and staff and management is asking you to leave, and you're pushing into the employee area trying to fight. So then I see him, physically push one of the servers or whatever. So that's when I was like,
female server.
Yeah, so I was like, okay. I was like, now, that's when I had to step in. So I pushed him to the side. I was like, back the fuck up. I got in the middle of him. I stood in front of him. I was like, you ain't about to push me. Because, it was funny, though, because you kept saying I'm standing right here. And as soon as he, Ramen break.
Damn, it's childproof.
No, you need this. You need to break the little piece off the top of the lid.
Like, damn, it's
and
childproof.
You put that little ball in. Oh, shit. See, you can't drink it. Here, another message by Ramen. If you don't know how to open these, there's a little plastic part on the top. You put that little part on the top where the ball is.
It's childproof.
You push that motherfucker down.
That's it. Damn.
There we go.
Popping bottles. How you do it?
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, you ain't about to push me out the way, because they didn't put hands on me not one time. If he would have put hands on me, I'd have fucked him up. So then at one point, the lady tried to get me to take you outside. She was like, oh, I'll get them, take him, No, the manager was like, oh, hold him back instead. Like, he ain't even trying to push through nobody. He's just standing there. You think he couldn't have pushed them out the way like they were trying to do?
You pushing through, you have female servers and whoever else is like female management.
Shit, y'all didn't see that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you got female servers, female management, and you literally physically pushing them to get to me. I stood my ground. Standing right there, I'm not gonna be moved by that. But the thing that crossed me, like I said, you can say what you want. This is a quick little PSA to everybody. In life, you can say what you want to anybody. You can say, they say no, you can't. No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to the statement. You can literally say whatever you want. Like right now, who am I to you?
A Nigiri.
Oh, what you say?
A Nigiri.
Oh yeah. Let me catch a piece of Nigiri. Yeah. Yeah, so you literally say whatever you want in life. You say whatever words and however you please and express yourself any way that you like. That's my point. Express yourself any way you like, especially now in this generation, online with social media and everything else.
Yeah.
Right. So saying something and doing something is a totally two big different things, especially with the way that we grew up, the way that I am in here and in here. Yeah. In here, you know, I love God, but in here I ain't all the way right, you know, so it's when my life feel like it's threatened, you know what I mean? There's a different king come out on your ass. We go to war. It's
because you
can talk shit. That's my point.
You pass the threshold of the employees only area with the intention of
to hurt me. That's
harm.
how I feel. Like you trying to inflict some harm. Not you already showing an aggressive nature by pushing on people in front of me.
And there was 2 dudes and a chick. They were trying to push through.
So your aggressive nature is showing that you're trying to inflict harm, and my defense, where defense kicks in,
and then you physically,
because once you show me that you're being aggressive and you trying to inflict harm on me, that's when it's a wrap for me. It's a wrap for you, life wise. But for him, like I said, people can say what they want. Words don't, that old sticks and stones rhyme and riddle, whatever. You can say what you want. But when somebody put their hands on you, you whoop their ass every chance you get.
Words will never hurt me, but when you start coming at me with sticks and stones.
Anybody put their hands on
I got pistol.
Unless it's your mama and daddy, if there's any children listed to this. Your mama and daddy got every right to beat your ass. But you grown, somebody put their hands on you, you beat their ass like they ain't never seen before. You beat their ass. You hear me?
So to continue on, when I was pushing him back out of the server station on the other side, you got all the people in the booths in the restaurant turning and looking. The sushi chefs are all down like this. Everybody was looking.
It was all bad. Yeah. So he kept coming, pushing forward, and then I think his son or whoever was with him wanted to push forward as well. Yeah. And as I stated, I don't need to be dragged out of nowhere. Nobody has to grab me to pull me back. I did not move. I'm not you're not sitting there trying to put up a front. Is my point. He's sitting there, getting pulled back and pushed. I literally stood there. Yeah. Nobody had to pull me back. I even quoted that. I said that myself. I said, they not holding me back, which I meant by they is the women that was in front of me. Yeah. My coworkers aren't holding me back.
Until we get outside. Right. then that's another story.
My coworkers ain't holding me back. I was like, look, they not holding me back. You over here showing your ass. You showing out. Yeah. I had more control. Even though my mouth may have been louder, I had more control of the situation than what people believed at the time. As I say, because once we went outside, it was a different story. Whole another part 2 went to the shit once I left out the building. So but what I do regret about the situation, there's nothing to be proud of or you trying to brag about, is that I should have had more self-control when it comes to my anger. I should never even, customers right, they right to a certain extent. I retract that shit. You right until you step into somebody's face like you're going to do something to them, because you don't know what that person is capable of doing.
Because you don't know what the fuck I got going on in this bitch. That's why. You don't know who you fucking with.
Pull that thing out on you real quick. Black, black, blow.
Right,
turn your ass to Swiss cheese right now. Black, black, blow.
So anyway...
you don't know what nobody's capable of. That's just the true moral of the story. You don't know what nobody's capable of. Don't you ever get caught with your guard down. Yeah. Batman ain't never caught with his guard down.
Exactly. He always got them things
on. Got them things on him. Bat boomerang when what? You didn't even see it. Kill your ass with one of these real quick. Man, you never know. People step up on you like that. This world is crazy now. Do you hear all the stories? COVID is something else. What if that nigga tried to give me COVID? One cough would have fucked everything up. Ain't no more Fox and Raven, just Raven, ENT.
Raven, ENT.
Yeah. R.A.P. Nigiri on one of these little shirts and shit.
So, anyway, one of the servers... It's a wrap. So one of the servers is like, take him outside.
Yeah.
Which is probably the worst fucking idea it could have been.
Yeah, he took me outside. He was on.
So I took him outside. We go outside. I'm trying to talk to him.
After his ass.
And we're in the back of the building. Yeah. So he's like, you know what? He's like, fuck it. Yeah. I'm going to go get his ass in the front.
Yeah, I'm going to get his ass.
So I'm trying to push him back. I'm chasing him around the side of the building.
Yeah.
we end up pushing each other against the window of the service station because she looked out and she's like, "What the fuck?" I told her to get the fuck. I was like, "Don't worry about it." Yeah. So then he pushes me all the way down the rocks, like go the gravel, all that shit down to the sidewalk in the street finally. Okay. And I'm like, "No, we gotta go back in. We gotta go back." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "All right, you're right. And we turn around and start walking. His ass runs in the middle of the street and then starts heading towards the front of the restaurant.
Yeah, I caught him at the stop sign. Playboy ain't messing with me. I ran full speed.
I went through the back door. I ran all the way up to the front door. I didn't see him nowhere.
The apron was flying in the wind and everything when I was running. I caught his ass full speed. And then when I caught up to him, no, I didn't put no hands on. I didn't touch him. You know, I ain't incriminating myself, so I didn't touch him. So I didn't put no hands on him. But what I did say, he had the window rolled and he said, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "I'm with my kids." Bleep this out to him. "Fuck you and them kids."
I ain't bleeping that out.
That's what I said.
My thing is,
I damn sure said that shit to him and them kids. All in the front of his damn window. "Fuck you and them little ass kids."
My thing is when
you and them little two motherfuckers. Fuck them.
My thing is when the dude was trying to start the fight, he was in the restaurant
with his kids.
Like, come on, man. Like,
so you think them kids are part of it too? Gang, gang.
Street bloodline, bitch. Like taking out.
Care about them damn kids? Yeah. We love the kids. You think we care about them damn kids? Yeah. Fuck them kids,
making sure your last name ends with them motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. Fox and Raven does not endorse the harming of children or condone the harming of children in any way.
In any fashion, any form of fashion, we don't condone. We don't condone that. Not incriminate ourselves. I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. None of that good stuff. I'll keep it real. You know, under God.
But he would have got that ass whipped.
With legacy and justice for all.
legacy and justice for all. I'm just he would have got his ass because at first when I first saw him pushing back, I was trying to assess the situation because I was like, there was, like I said, there was two dudes. So if they were coming to him, I was like,
all right, non-alcoholic beverage as well.
I was like, yeah, kids can drink that. I sell this to kids at my work all the time.
It's just sugar. It's better than Kool-Aid. I tell you that shit.
Bomb. But
Ruminate.
But no.
Get you something today.
My thing was I was assessing the situation because I was like, all right, there's two of them. Do I got to catch one of the other dudes, and let you take one guy? I'll fuck up the other dude.
Yeah,
in the little
he had my back. He was right there, boy. There, got it on him. At all times, all times,
at all times, at work,
dumping at work. You know what I mean?
So,
home, work, street, whatever.
Church. Give a fuck.
Gonna send you to God. Yeah, that's what I had him laughing because I was just telling him because I'm upset. So I'm all like, there's only two places that you want to step in my face. Only two places you're gonna be in the grave or the hospital tonight. Yeah. It's up to you. You want to talk to a doctor or you want to see God?
But this is where
hello God. That's what you would have been saying.
This is where I realized that he wasn't gonna do
playing
shit.
Cards with Jesus.
When I assessed the situation where I was trying to decide what I was gonna have to do, this is when I noticed that the other guy was never really gonna do shit because when he pushed one of the female employees out to the side, he got around her, but then he stopped. Yeah. So he had an open line straight to him where he could have got there, but then he stopped. So it's like, if you wanted to get there bad enough to push a female out the way, did you not understand that she was weaker than you because she was a woman? That after you pushed her to the side and passed her, you were like, oh shit, nobody's holding me back now. Yeah. Let me back up a second.
Yeah, and he didn't move. I didn't move. I damn sure didn't move. I didn't start backing up.
So that's why I got in front of all three of them, the two dudes and the chick. I was like standing there blocking their way.
Like I said, it's not trying to prove no point. It's not about like challenging him and who's big and bad in front of him.
But it's stupid. It's stupid because it's petty. Because the bitch was the female, the old ass lady was in my face. I own a restaurant. I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, it has nothing to do with this.
Yeah. You gonna own one of these motherfucking bullets too. In your ass.
About to lose your restaurant.
Nah, it's like not like we condone any kind of violence or something like that. And it's not that you're trying to speak up on some fight and kill and all that. No. But our thing is it gets to this point when, like I said, if anybody threaten your life or you feel your life being threatened, fuck them and the rest of their life and their family line and everything else about them. Let God sort them out. And even send them to God.
And even that from
figure it out. He'll figure it out.
And even that,
let God sort them out.
And trust me, anybody
put their hands on you.
But not even that. Anybody that work in a
bow.
Anybody that work at a any kind of customer that work, just like that. Anybody that work in any kind of not even restaurant, it's customer service. You're gonna get pushed to a point at some point. And you're gonna pop off at somebody, and this was even a different case because he was being threatened in the moment. I popped off at people for no fuck just because they said some rude shit, and I say some rude shit back because you ain't about to talk to me like that.
You ain't about to disrespect me.
But the thing is like we've been working, like I said, 10 servers worth of work for just 2 people working open to close 12 hours a day, 5-6 days a week. We're at work all the goddamn time. We're at work more than we're at home. And it's like you get stressed out dealing with these people over and over and over. Cleaning the same shit day after day, stocking the same shit over and over and over all day. Constantly getting nagged at by your manager all day to do the shit that you already know to do.
Yeah,
that she's not helping you with. Instead, she's next to her computer falling asleep.
Just like we said about micromanagement. I can't stand being people just micromanagement, period, at any kind of damn workplace.
Yeah.
For anybody in workplace, school, whatever, you're micromanaging somebody. It's like once you give them the information, if they need help, there's nothing wrong with asking them do you need any more assistance on any subject. But then when you're sitting over there,
start demanding shit from people.
Oh yeah, make sure you pick that up. You know, it's like, okay, I got it. I've been here, 15, 16 years. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I know what the damn
do. This, clean this, clean that before you close. I know what to do before. I've closed this restaurant for a fucking year.
Before you was even at the
it's like, fuck.
I've been there for you to tell me how to do the shit I was doing before you got here. Like, that don't make sense.
She the one who come to me asking me how to do shit. She want to try to tell me what to do? Like, come on, man.
So that was a little bit about that day, but let's get to the nigiri. You know, I want another piece. Yeah, So, you know, I'm changing another AKA of mine. Nigiri. That's what I'm changing it to. You know, let's get to it. Just start laughing.
What are we getting to?
The nigiri.
What about it? You want some more?
Yeah, let's get to it. Gotta keep telling.
So, it was funny, too, because everybody was quiet the rest of the night.
Yeah.
The next day, too, nobody looking at you. Nobody making eye contact. Everybody's scared. I'm really curious as to what that is. I'm scared to eat it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still moving.
Yeah, it got like scales.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
That don't still move.
But yeah. So it was just because I mean, you know, I popped off the day before, but not at people. I started getting mad at the kitchen staff because one of the girls asked for help, and she asked for help taking out the trash. Me and him were busy as fuck. He's doing the kitchen's job on top of everything. And she asked the girl asked the kitchen, could you help me take this trash out? Why don't them two do it? And I lost my shit because they're the dishwashers. They wash the dishes, not the cooks. The cooks are cool. These motherfuckers wash dishes. They always bring us out dirty ass, greasy ass cups they don't ever wash. And I was like, we might as well not have the cups. Every time I got like 2 different dirty cups, I was throwing them shits on the ground, breaking the cups.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the point of having the cups? Yeah, I was acting.
That's true.
Because it just pisses me off. Like, you don't want to help us.
Well, like, what's the point? I got to do your job, my job, and
exactly
his job, and
because he don't even complain about doing the kitchen's job. But then she, one of the servers asked for help doing one thing. Why can't them do it? Well, motherfucker, why can't you do your job? You know what I mean? Still got another one.
Yeah, that was it. No, it can't be it. I need another hit. Oh, the ball got in the way. Pause.
That's how they keep kids from drinking too much too fast. The ball got stuck.
Yeah, that should be it.
But yeah,
well, that was the part 2. We said we was getting back to it, and that was that. We got some. We got some E3 stuff we're gonna talk about with the next one right now. We're gonna catch up on the rest of that.
Yeah, we're gonna catch up on E3 right now.
Yeah,
the shit went away.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna catch up on that. If you're looking at us looking over there, we're gonna catch up on the rest of E3. We're gonna hit y'all up with our thoughts and our ratings.
Oh, Capcom is live right now too.
Oh yeah, we about to get on that.
So we gonna
thoughts and ratings and games that's coming out with that. But that was part 2 of our. So we said we was gonna get back to it, and we did.
You guys are gonna get 2 podcasts this week. You're gonna get this one, and then if you're listening to this one now, the E3 one will be coming up tomorrow.
So yeah, but I need therapy. I need help.
Make sure you check out Fox and Raven YouTube, man. We need you guys checking out our YouTube. We're trying to get that.
Check out the YouTube.
Get that really pushing.
And check out the YouTube. Share and tell other people about the YouTube channel, the podcast. Buy some merch. Wear it, sport it, take pictures in it. Dye your hair
yellow and red, and we'll tag you in it.
Tag you in it. But look out for our opinions on E3, what we thought about it, what games that we're interested in, because we're not going to talk about every single last game, of course not. Talk about the main ones that we were interested in and give you our feedback from that. Other than that, you know how it goes. Stay sly as a fox.
And fly as a raven.